Happy Wednesday, kindergarten, and welcome to today's phonics. Today, we are going to be coloring, cutting, and pasting pictures that begin with the letter A and G. Letter is A, sound is a, apple. Letter is G, sound is g, goat. Okay? Or game. So, the first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and write my name. Today, I am going to write Dominic's name. D-O-M-I-C. Dominic. Now, when we turn in our work, we always do a good job of coloring. We color purposefully. So, when I color people, I use these crayons that I got for 50 cents from Walmart. These are Colors of the World crayons, and in them you can see that they have a color for each person's skin. Mrs. Turner's skin kind of looks nope, that's not me. Well, let's see. Let's give it a try. Nope, not Mrs. Turner. Mrs. Turner might be more of this one. Let's give it a try. Yeah, maybe a little bit too light, but that's my color. And if you wish to have crayons that are your colors, ask your parents if you can go to Walmart. And these are about 50 cents. Okay? If you don't have these, just take a crayon such as red or brown and color it nice and light. Then you'll be able to get the color. Also, when we color so that everything is colored in. There isn't any white. And we follow the lines. We stay within the lines. So here I am coloring the little girl's hair to be brown. I also like to color boots, which are these, boots brown, because oftentimes boots are black or they are brown. So I am coloring her boots brown. Many of my boots are brown. Today, Mrs. Turner is wearing a gray sweater. So I am going to color with black, nice and light, so it looks kind of gray. I am not wearing a skirt, but if I was, it would be the color red, rojo. And you see that when I color, I take my time and I do a good job, like an artist would do. Here she has a bow in her hair. I'm going to color her bow a darker red and the pony a darker red. Finally, she's wearing socks. I will give her striped socks where they are green and white. And my person, my character, is all finished. Now I need to take a look at the pictures. Now these pictures will begin with either an A or a G. Okay, A like A, G like G. Okay, so let's color our pictures. Let's see, I have grapes here. Grapes are usually green or purple. I'm going to color the grapes purple. Sometimes they're even like a reddish color. It depends on what kind of grapes you buy from the store. It looks like the grapes have a leaf and they have a stem. Okay, grapes are finished. Ghosts are usually white, so I'm going to leave this ghost white. Glue is usually white, but the cap glue is orange. An astronaut also is white. I will leave him white. An alligator. Alligators are usually green. There are my alligators, green. Okay, here's my apple. Apples usually have a green leaf with a brown stem. And the outside of an apple is usually yellow, green, or red. And in this case, I am coloring this apple red. You see how I'm taking my time coloring. Goats, I think, are usually brown or white. I'm going to color this guy brown, a goat. And Mrs. Turner might be coloring a little bit faster than you, but you got to understand that Mrs. Turner has been coloring her whole life, and so I've gotten pretty good at it. And as you get older, you will get better at coloring as well. And this right down here is an arrow. Arrow. I want my arrow to be orange. You can color your arrow whatever color you would like. Okay, so first I colored my goat, say goat. Apple, say apple. Grapes, say grapes. Ghost, say ghost. Glue, say glue. Astronaut, say astronaut. Alligator, say alligator. And arrow, say arrow. Okay, now that we have them colored, we need to cut them out. I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see me cutting my pictures. Okay, so I cut thumbs up, 3 fingers in the big hole, my thumb in the small hole. I use my other hand to hold the paper. Thumbs up is how we cut. We cut away from the body. We never cut towards the body because that's not safe. I will cut right on the lines. I will cut the rectangle into skinnier rectangles. Then I will cut each picture out into a square, like so, so that I do not have any scraps to throw away. There shouldn't be a mess full of little pieces of paper. It should be nice and neat. There we go, and the cutting is finished. Now, after coloring, cutting, now we need to paste, and we paste with glue. Now, in the picture, we had this kind of glue. That's the runny glue. This is the pasty glue, okay, so not as messy. Does glue begin with a or g? Say g, g, glue. G, g, glue. Glue begins with g, the letter G. 1, 2, 3, and I put the glue down. Okay. Astronaut. Astronaut. Astronaut begins with a. 1, 2, 3. Alligator. Alligator begins with a, goes in a. Ghost. Ghost begins with g, goes with G. Grapes. Grapes begins with g, goes with G. Apple. Apple begins with a, goes with A. Goat, goat. Begins with G, goes in G. Arrow, begins with A, arrow. Goes with A and A. Okay, here we have all of our pictures. My glue cap goes on my glue, make it click. Let's say the pictures. Say letter is A, sound is A. Astronaut, alligator, apple, arrow. Letter is G, sound is G. Glue, ghost, goat, grape. Complete your page and upload into Seesaw.